Hi everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be working on another Project Life spread for week 26 of 2025. So this week was definitely a stash week. I did look through my cards before I started the video. I apologize. Sometimes it's just so much easier for me to do that and not have to flip through everything on the camera. It's just easier for my editing process. But I did find a few random cards. So of course I have several from LA Studio, my go-to, but that checkerboard card at the top, I've wanted to use this for weeks now. I keep seeing it in my stash. I think that's from Studio Calico. I'm a sucker for pink and orange together. So this week I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. And then the currently card at the bottom, that one I printed off. So I'm not exactly sure where that's from, but I was looking for a card that could accommodate two smaller photos. So luckily I had that one in my stash ready to go. So I went ahead and am using it. So I have all my cards into place, and now I'm just starting to put the 3x4 cards on the 4x6 piece of paper so they'll fit better into my book. Y'all know the drill on that one, and just get everything into place. And then I will start to embellish and journal and do all of the fun parts. So yeah, totally a stash week, but I think that it all comes together good enough. Although I would say this is one of those where I did have to try to make things come together. I think, this one had the orange, and although there wasn't a lot of orange anywhere else in my spread, there was a little orange on one of the lower LA Studio cards there with the 1, 2, 3. So I feel like it all started to come together good enough. Sometimes you have those kind of weeks that are kind of more of a hodgepodge of things thrown together. And I feel like that's what we got going on this time. So I knew I wanted to keep the title card pretty simple and simplistic because it is very vibrant and stuff just with the pattern. So I pulled out these LA Studio little alphas that are in my new and improved drawer system over under my desk. So it's really easy to find things like that I want now, which I'm super grateful for. So I pulled out these alphas. I was able to spell out week 26, and then I have a little LA Studio label as well where I'm adding on my dates. And the last thing I'm going to do to the title card is eventually I'm going to grab out the inner circle of one of the zeros or O's on the alphas here, and I'm going to place it in between week 26 just as an additional embellishment. And I like the way that looks. So now I have the bones of my spread together, and I will start to tell you about my photos as we complete some things and do journaling and all that kind of good stuff. So first of all, you'll notice that I did add a sticker to that top photo, the selfie of me and my mom. So this week, me and my mom had a thrifting day, which was super fun. I love to go thrifting, and I just really love it in the summertime. I don't know, I associate thrifting with summer, and me and my mom had a great time getting out. We didn't find any treasures, unfortunately, but we did just have a good time hanging out together. And one of the places that we went to that's right beside a thrift store that we frequent, it's called the 5-in-1 Social Club. And I wanted to mention that in here. That's where that sticker's from. And I wanted to mention that in here because it was a cool little place where I could donate my scrappy supplies that I gathered whenever I did one of my original craft room cleanup videos. So if you followed along with that video, you might remember all of the stuff that I wanted to donate. So I found this place that I was able to donate to, and they were having a big crafty swap meet over the weekend. I didn't attend the swap meet, but it was really nice. I got about 3 tubs worth of stuff donated there, and I hope that it went to good homes where they will be able to utilize all of the crafty goodness. So I would definitely like to check out one of the crafty swap meets in the future, but this weekend just didn't work out for me. But I did purchase a few cute little stickers while I was in the building, and they had this logo sticker in my little package. So I thought, I'm going to add that to my Project Life. And luckily it had the perfect colors to add on. Now, besides that, I do just have some random photos from this week. I have a picture of Penny. She just looked so cute in the bed, so I had to snap a photo of her. I also have a picture of mine and my mom's coffees from this new little coffee shop that opened in our really, really small town. It's called Crew & Co., and it's a really cute coffee shop. And we had to, of course, go check it out and support this week. So we snapped a picture. They had have really cute decor in there. So that was a fun little photo to snap. Then I also have a couple pictures here at the bottom of Will's parents who he got to meet up with this weekend. They snapped a couple pictures. So of course I had to add them into my scrapbook, but I felt like I had a lot of pictures of people this week. So I decided that I would print these two off a little bit smaller just to keep like the busyness down. And I really liked the way that that ended up looking. So I just added a little bit of journaling under these photos. And then my last one, okay, if I'm being honest, I fibbed on my dates just a little bit because I was on the BFF Live this Monday, which was actually June 30th. So technically it would be for week 27. But I thought, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a lot of pictures for week 27 in my project life because I know that I already have upcoming plans this week. And for week 26, I was really low on the photos. So I thought, why not? I'm just going to add that picture into this week and no one will be the wiser. I mean, you guys will because I'm telling you, but I feel like my scrapbook is very chronological regardless. I don't truly care if that one picture's in week 26, week 27. It's all fluid, but it all goes in a line there, a linear line, and I feel like that's totally fine with me. So I was able to pop on a screenshot from the BFF Live, and if you don't know about those, I'm sure you do if you're over on my channel because I've talked about them so many times. But of course, the BFF Sticker Club over on Instagram every Monday, they do a live like hangout over on Instagram, and a lot of times they will invite a guest sticky on, a person in the community that they'll chat with, and we'll share stickers and stories and whatnot. And so I was the guest sticky this week. So you can watch the replay of my week or all of the other ones over on their Instagram as well. So that's all my photos. I'm putting everything into place. I did add just a little bit of my roller phrase stamping. I added some journaling here and there. And then I'm popping on a few of these little like enamel-esque stars. I actually kind of debate here for a minute at the end of the video if I wanted to add any other embellishments anywhere, but I end up not adding anything. I kept thinking maybe I would add something to that lower photo of Will and his parents, but I never did. So it takes me a minute to like fully commit that this is the end of my spread. But I feel like with some of the cards are busy. Like I said, there's a lot of faces and a lot of things going on in my photos. So I feel like it didn't need a whole lot of embellishing. And I feel like just those 3 little stars on that plain white card is good enough for me. So that's going to be it for this one, friends. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick and easy process video. If you did, please give me a like and please also consider subscribing. And of course, I'll be back at you super soon with more fun videos. Have a great day, friends. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.